Seriously, a very decent cone joint. Rolled very quickly today. Super excited. It's day, 21 of 30 days of live Sesh. Hi, I'm Michelle Crawford. Welcome to my live stream. Let's see, it's Friday. It's Friday. And yesterday I shared with you that I'm grounding, and today I wanted to share with you that I think I'm on a podcast. I have to go listen to it. I'll put the links below, but I'm on the Sexy Lifestyle podcast with, I believe, Dave and Carol, guest hosted by my friend Ashley Manta. What? Yeah. And so, yeah, that's what I need to do today is go find out if that podcast is out and see how I did. It's either going to be this Friday. They release 3 times this week, or 3 times a month, or sometime this month. And it's all about better sex with cannabis and cannabis DIY and how all of that can help you. I'm super excited because I do believe that podcast, which is kind of aimed at swingers and people living a sex-positive lifestyle, has over 100,000 listeners. So, wow. If you see more people wearing Rep Your State of Mind around your town, I hope that it's these people and that they're spreading their sex positivity and their use of cannabis and advocacy for it everywhere. You might have seen yesterday, I'm trying a new thing, earthing. Here, I'll show you. It's not new really, but it's the concept of being in contact with the earth, especially with your feet, with the ground, like in the dirt. My husband and my sons are always like, don't show your feet on the internet. So hopefully I'm not making any mistakes right now. Supposedly, the benefits of earthing are many because we are primarily electrochemical beings. You know, our muscles, our nerves, our brains, our heartbeats are making everything that has to do with energy in our body comes from electricity or is electrical in nature. And so the idea that our systems need grounding is one, like I said yesterday, it's very logical to me. So my first night last night on the grounding mats was a pretty good night of sleep. For those of you who, like me, fight insomnia, maybe you should try a grounding mat in your sleep. I'm reading the book today, and it's full of amazing stories, studies, and anecdotes where people are claiming massive changes to their health, including improvement in diabetes, improvement in blood pressure, improvement in even like mental issues like anxiety and depression, pain issues, inflammatory diseases, autoimmune inflammatory diseases, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, things that have to do with the gut, everything, basically everything from changing your electrical state of your body from ungrounded to grounded, which for all intents and purposes means having a connection to the negative electrical field of the earth through direct contact with our bodies. It's crazy to think that being separated from the earth might be a massive cause of all of the inflammatory diseases that humanity is experiencing right now. Crazy, just crazy. But also, you know, I mean, I can see it. We've evolved from really living in contact with the earth all the time to not, to being either in the air, you know, upraised, uplifted in our housing, or wearing shoes that are insulative so that we don't actually touch the ground almost ever. Isn't that crazy? I was telling my husband that I always thought that like the earth was so large and we are so small that the earth's electronic, you know, electron situation wouldn't have any problem reaching us. I always felt like, well, how really, you know, insulative are these shoes? Is it really a big deal? Well, I guess it is, you know. I think it seems to be a really big deal. So, oh my gosh, cannot keep this joint lit on a Friday. Glad I have my trusty lighter. How are y'all doing today? I hope well. It's blue and sunny right now, and I'm taking total advantage of it because the days have been very rainy, very cold, very windy lately. Not that I'm not grateful for life in the winter and for the wetness in the water that we need for the land, but it does make for like not being able to get out too much, not being able to sit in the sun and enjoy that life. So I'm making the most of every blue sky opportunity. And when I saw that the sky was, blue, and I have a few minutes right now to go live before I have to go get my son from school, we're going to kill all the birds with all the stones. We're going to earth out with our feet, take in the blue sky, and get in our joint. Multitasking, Canna moms for the win, always, right? I hope you're having an awesome Friday. I'm planning on having an awesome Friday. I guess it's halfway over, but yeah, you know what I mean? I look forward to this day in the week as a day to like get into the weekend. I have a friend who even says Thursday nights are Friday Eve. That's how exciting Fridays are. Friday Eve on Thursday night. But Friday night is our takeout night most of the time. Like, we'll indulge in some takeout food, which I love. Some of my favorite takeouts are Thai, Filipino, Mexican, and burgers, of course. Nothing like some fries and onion rings, which are my favorite for takeout, and like a nice thick milkshake. Love it. I don't know. Just American at heart. But I love a good Thai takeout too. Raise your hand for pad Thai, right? Raise your hand for curry, definitely. And raise your hand if you like satay sticks with peanut sauce. Yes, very much. The peanut sauce is an excellent, excellent choice for infusion as well. And I have a friend who has a great recipe for that up on her channel, Chris Canna, Kriscanna, Chris Canna, out of Washington, D.C. I got friends in low places. Not that DC's low. DC's cool. I can't wait to get on the East Coast in April as I visit the Catskills for the Cannabis retreat. I am going to probably go to EWR because I have Jersey relatives and hang out maybe for about as much as a week. And I still have to get my ticket, but I'm definitely on it this weekend. It's funny how the weekend comes and you think, oh, this is the time to like do those little chores and those little tasks that you've been planning. I remember when I was working more like in the office, I don't know, I would do work all during the work week. And then like everything that had to do with my life seemed to be a weekend thing. And sometimes that still carries over into my life now, even though I'm like semi-retired and working my own business, Hilarious, huh? All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining me for these few minutes outside. It's starting to a little bit get darker and a little bit, I think I felt a splash like right here. And last time I felt a splash on my head, it was not even a few minutes before the rain was pouring down. So I am going to wish you a great weekend. Thanks for coming and joining me for this quick little sesh today. I'm going to head right back inside. See you tomorrow. Have a good night.